A UNT student has been charged with assault by contact for giving an unwanted gift. We'll tell you more.
California is in a state of panic as the death toll continues to rise from wildfires.
We'll tell you what Denton County is doing to help the less fortunate before Thanksgiving.
From the Mayborn School of Journalism at the University of North Texas, this is NT Daily News.
Last week, a student was handed something unusual. Thank you for joining us. I'm Alicia Sells.
And I'm Juliana Leon.
People are still responding to a viral video showing a UNT student being handed a soiled campaign t-shirt. Police are investigating the incident, but there are still unanswered questions. I was able to talk to the victim, 17-year-old Samara Chapman, who said she wants the student who gave her the shirt expelled. Police have confirmed the identity of the UNT student who urinated on a Beto O'Rourke t-shirt, then gave it to another student. The student, who posted what he did on a Snapchat video under the name Chandler Davis, was charged with assault by contact. Chapman, an honors college freshman, says she did not know what happened until the next day.
I had woken up like midday from like a nap, and then I checked my phone and I went on Twitter and I found the video of like him urinating on the t-shirt. And that's when I found out that like I was in the video, me and my friends were in the video, and the shirt was in fact like peed on.
The Snapchat video surfaced on Twitter and has been viewed almost 300,000 times. The video shows the student gagging at a group of voters. He then urinated on a Beto O'Rourke t-shirt and gave it to Chapman. The president responded on Twitter saying that the action does not represent the campus. University spokesperson Leanne Gullett released a statement saying that all the students are held to the Student Code of Conduct and are expected to represent values of respect and compassion.
A very dramatic thing to do just about politics, to endanger somebody's own personal space like that. It's very weird, and I think it speaks to a lot of the weirdness that's been going on in politics recently.
The user posted on Snapchat that it was just a joke.
I'm gonna be, again, really upset if they don't do anything about it. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be really disappointing if they don't use the proper punishment to handle the situation, to handle the guy.
Both Chapman and her mom wants the student to be expelled for his actions.
United Way of Denton County and DCTA have created a program to help veterans. The pilot program is called Veterans in Crisis, and it provides gift cards and bus passes. DCTA is donating lift cards, regional day passes to use on DCTA, DART, and Trinity Metro bus lines. These transportation cards will be distributed to pre-selected clients based on their needs determined by United Way. United Way of Denton County CEO Gary Henderson said that through this partnership with DCTA veterans will receive an increased access of mobility that is not located along a bus route. More road construction is set to start in the city of Denton today. The City of Denton website says that they are going to be making improvements to the intersection at Teasley and Dallas Drive. The improvements are set to add and extend on left turn lanes. The intersection at Oak and Fulton will also be blocked off starting today. The city is working on repairs to waste water pipes. During this time, there will be detours along Gregg Street. The construction is set to wrap up Friday. Construction off Teasley and Dallas will finish up sometime in the spring.
There's a new addition on UNT's campus. NT Daily's Sierra Mays is here to tell us about the school's Braille map that helps visually impaired students.
Unveiled the map last Wednesday to accommodate students with disabilities. The map was presented by former SGA representatives. The Braille map is a 3D model of UNT's campus. The model shows a miniature version of buildings and description of the building's names.
They had this thing back in 2012 when I first moved to campus. You know, when I guess this building wasn't up yet, but when they had this when I first moved into honors and I was trying to figure out where stuff was, that would have been great. because the closest thing we would ever been able to do was go to the police station across the street, get a print map, and then maybe do something with that. But I don't know. That would be really hard to do. But I think it could definitely help some people.
The map is located on the first floor in the Union. The location is easy and accessible to get to and out of the way of traffic that goes on in the Union.
Temperatures in North Texas are dropping fast, and some people who feel this change the most are students. NT Daily's Alexis Trinidad spoke with students to see how they're handling the cold.
Weather in Denton sometimes changes faster than we can keep up with. Last month was the wettest month for Denton all year, and it looks like this one might be the coldest yet.
I definitely noticed this morning, but last night it definitely dropped around like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., but I didn't go out much, so until I went out last night, I noticed it dropped a lot.
Temperatures in the North Texas area are said to drop into the high 20s this week, and potential rain in the forecast has caused meteorologists to issue a freeze warning. The warning encourages people to not only protect themselves, but their pets and plants as well, by covering them or bringing them indoors. Additionally, turning off automated sprinklers helps to avoid ice buildup. And while weather services are looking for ways to beat the cold, so are students.
Wear gloves so you can drink tea. Wrap up your ears, wear socks, bundle up inside. Like wear something to protect your chest because you don't want to get cold and you don't want to get sick and all that, yeah.
With NT Daily News, I'm Alexis Trinidad.
Temperatures in Denton are expected to continuously drop over the next couple of days. For weather updates, you can log on to the National Weather Service website.
Coming up, CNN has filed a lawsuit against President Trump after video goes viral of him yelling at a reporter.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
CNN is suing President Trump and top White House aides for suspending CNN correspondent Jim Acosta's press pass. The lawsuit filed on Tuesday says denying Acosta's access to the White House violates his and CNN's First and Fifth Amendment rights. The White House revoked Acosta's so-called hard pass last week after the reporter angered President Trump by asking him multiple questions at a news conference. The White House accused Acosta of placing his hands on an intern who was trying to take away his microphone. Press Secretary Sarah shared a distorted video clip of the press conference as evidence. Sanders is one of the 6 defendants named in the lawsuit, along with President Trump. Tuesday, Sanders said Acosta refused to surrender the microphone to an intern so other reporters could ask questions. She went on to say, quote, "If there is no check on this type of behavior, it impedes the ability of the president, the White House staff, and members of the media to conduct business."
In Southern California, the death toll is 44 and rising. Wildfires continue to burn in the most destructive wildfire in state history. CNN's Paul Verkeman has the update.
In Northern California, the Camp Fire is the most deadly in state history. Crews found people dead in their houses or in their cars, too late to escape the flames.
We are currently working on getting a rapid DNA system up here that will help us expedite the analysis of DNA and hopefully help us expedite the identification process.
Now a desperate search to find or identify the missing.
We're just going door to door, house to house, looking for families, loved ones that are missing.
Across California, ferocious flames burn wild. Since these fires began on Thursday, the area scorched is bigger than all of New York City. Oh, God! Fires forced hundreds of thousands of people from their homes, some making the horrifying journey through the inferno. Firefighters work around the clock to contain the blaze as many learn their homes no longer stand.
Just tragic loss for so many people.
In Southern California, the Hill and fast-moving Woolsey fires burn.
Every community neighborhood has been devastated.
There have been months of no rain, and warm, high winds have fanned the flames.
And it just went up like nothing. It was poof.
Crews fear the fires may get worse before they can get fully contained.
There's the potential that it could jump the line and a new fire could start and be pushed by a wind of 30, 40 miles an hour, which could create a whole new problem for us.
In Malibu, California, I'm Paul Verkaman reporting.
First responders from the DFW area are being sent to California to help assist putting out the fires.
Some states across the U.S. are recounting votes from the midterm elections. Among states participating in the recounts are Florida and Georgia. The unofficial numbers in the Florida governor's race show Republican Ron DeSantis up over Democratic challenger Andrew Gillum by 33,000 votes. According to the New York Times, meanwhile, Tuesday night, Judge Amy Totenberg ordered state officials to wait until Friday to call the Georgia governor election. Unofficial numbers show Brian Kemp in the lead by just under 60,000 votes. Stacey Abrams is looking for the recount to force a runoff. In order for that to happen, she would need to gain around 21,000 votes, according to the Associated Press. The new Soccer Hall of Fame opened in Frisco recently. We'll have details after the break.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds.
So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
North Texas football has had quite a year. They are currently 7-3 and now bowl game eligible. The team is 3-3 in conference play. Last weekend, quarterback Mason Fine broke the UNC all-time passing record with more than 8,700 yards and a total of 60 touchdowns. The previous passing leader, Mitch Maher, who played from 1991 to 1994, had a record of more than 8,500 yards. UNT football plays their last home game this Thursday against Florida Atlantic University. College basketball season has begun, and the University of North Texas is looking to build off last year. The team won 20 games in the College Basketball Invitational postseason tournament. With 6 new players on the roster, NT Daily's Kennedy Miller spotlights one player who hails all the way from Russia.
One of the players who will make his debut this year in a mean green uniform is redshirt freshman Mark Tinkanenko. The 6'11" Moscow native's background is all basketball. At the young age of 19, Tinkanenko has represented his country playing for the 16 and under Russian national team. His father won a gold medal with the USSR team in the 1988 Olympics and 3 silver medals at the World Championships, while his mother played for the under-20 Kazakhstan team.
I think he can really help us. He's almost 7 foot, so he's about 6'10", that can shoot the ball. So he really spreads the court. He does a good job of having teams have to guard him beyond the three-point line, which opens up other stuff for our drivers. Overall, I think he's done a good job preparing, gets in the gym for the most part, shoots a lot of shots, and then in practice, he gives it his all. That's all you can really ask of anybody.
Tinkanenko says he really likes UNT's coaches.
Basically, because of Coach Mag, where the coach is, and of course the coaching staff up here, which is really good. And I just really like the school and what it do.
Fans like Eric Braddock are anxious to see how Tinkanenko and the other new players will turn out.
I think the team is going to do really good this year. With the addition of a lot of new players, I think it's kind of exciting to have new players from all over the place and coming here to UNC. It's like, it makes it crazy. So hopefully, I really think we're going to have a good year this year.
The Mean Green are off to a promising start after their first year under head coach Grant McCaslin. The team is currently undefeated 4 games into the season. For NT Daily News, I'm Kennedy Miller.
The Mean Green are off to a 4-0 start, and they play their next home game Wednesday against Texas A&M Commerce.
Here at UNC, when one sport finishes, another begins. North Texas women's soccer went to the first round of the NCAA tournament this past weekend, but lost to Texas A&M in double overtime. The women finished their season as Conference USA champions. Women's basketball has just begun their season. Last night, the ladies played the University of Texas at home. Terrio Bradley finished the game with a high 18 points and 7 rebounds, followed by Trinae Mims with 16 points. The Mean Green fell 64-54. The first ever National Soccer Hall of Fame is now open to the public. The museum is located in Frisco. It focuses on the history of U.S. soccer. The Hall of Fame became the newest addition to the Toyota Stadium, home of Major League Soccer club FC Dallas. From worn jerseys to World Cup trophies, this museum is one of a kind.
We want to do something completely different. We didn't want to go down the path of what is, considered your typical museum. There's a stat out there that says, somebody will visit a particular museum only 2.3 times in their life. We're not going to be successful if that's the case, which is why we went such down a digital path. Really, the driving force inside of our Hall of Fame is facial recognition. It's never been done before. Really, no 2 people will have the same experience inside the Hall of Fame, which is why we're calling ourselves the most personalized experience in sports.
The Hall of Fame is open Wednesday through Sunday and closes early on game days. Need a ride home for the holidays? Break Shuttle may be the answer for you.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
A shuttle bus is giving UNT students who don't have a car the opportunity to go home for Thanksgiving. Break Shuttle offers rides to and from Denton to Houston, Austin, and San Antonio. Their goal is to provide affordable and safe rides to college students. Last-minute tickets are still available and prices range from $79 to $99. The tickets are one-way. That means students will have to buy 2 separate tickets in order to leave and come back to the UNT campus. The earliest bus leaves next Wednesday, November 21st, and all buses will return Sunday, November 25th.
Being able to give those services to students so that they can see their families, see their friends, even if it's just like, I think our break is only like 4 days. That's super useful, because then they're not alone. Like I don't know what that would be like if you don't get to go home. That would suck a lot. So being able to provide that is like really cool. I don't know a lot of universities that do that.
No refunds will be given once the ticket is purchased. Visit breakshuttle.com for more information.
With the holidays right around the corner, Denton County has several ways for giving back. NT Daily's Lauren Meza tells us more of what she found out.
Thanksgiving is the time for giving. However, many may not know how. Serve Denton has created a project that allows volunteers to deliver fully cooked meals to families in need.
Serve Denton thinks and values the importance of giving back to our community, families in need, especially during the holidays, just as a way to give back to our community and enhance it and make it a better place.
Last year, more than 300 people received Thanksgiving meals. Serve Denton aims to get that number higher each year, and there's still some time to volunteer. There's also another way to help local families. Denton County Friends of the Family has a canned food drive at its current location.
Thanksgiving is a time to embrace the family that we have and the friends that we have, and being able to sit down with a meal in a safe place and eat that food together and make new healthy memories is very important.
You can donate to the Thanksgiving drive until November 17th. Denton County Friends of the Family hopes to put together 600 meals this season. Lauren Meza, NT Daily News.
You can find more volunteer opportunities at unitedwaydenton.org.
Denton's Mexican restaurants are adding special holiday items to their menus. Samantha Delgado is live at the local Taqueria Guanajuato.
Sí, hola, muy buenas tardes. We are outside live from Guanajuato Taqueria. Ladies and gentlemen, restaurants are getting ready for the holidays. And in the Hispanic culture, we have holiday specialty foods for you. If you're planning to stay in Denton for the holidays, some of the popular dishes purchased during the season are tamales, menudo, and buñuelos, a fried dessert with cinnamon and sugar. These plates have been a tradition over generations, and Denton restaurants like Taqueria Guanajuato are getting ready.
I like pozole, tamales, maybe pupusas, buñuelos, champurrado, arroz con leche, maybe like chile rellenos. I think they're all really pretty good. It's a nice thing to try. It's kind of like a good taste of Mexican tradition. So.
And Nunez says that they will be selling these holiday specialties next week. For NT Daily News, I'm Samantha Delgado.
That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time for NT Daily News.